you seen the extract in the Atlantic today from my book?
I did. I was going to ask
and
you about
she's
that.
saying that. She's basically saying what you're saying. She's like, I tried to get out there. They should have realized that putting me out there would help them look like they've got a succession plan, that they have confidence in me, and they didn't, right? No daylight. And she, by the way, I need to read the whole thing. I need to read her whole book, but like, she has to answer why she didn't just say, get lost, I'm doing my thing.
I can't wait to read it. I want to read you something from that excerpt that came out today. She says, I gave a strong speech on the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. Desperate people have been shot when they swarmed a food truck, and I spoke with families reduced to eating leaves or animal feed, women prematurely giving birth with little or no medical care, and children dying from malnutrition and dehydration. I reiterated my strong support for Israel's security and called on Hamas to release the hostages and accept the ceasefire agreement then on the table. I also called on Israel for greater access to aid. It was a speech that had been vetted and approved by the White House and the National Security Council. It went viral, and the West Wing was displeased. I was castigated for apparently delivering it too well. What do you think when you hear that?
So I think two things. Number one, I think the Joe Biden administration will forever be complicit in a genocide. The genocide would not have happened had Biden not hugged Netanyahu close, given him pretty much everything he wanted. We rightly castigate Trump right now, but we have to remember this began on Joe Biden's watch. At any time, he could have pulled the plug on the whole thing. He could have called Netanyahu and said, end it now. It's over. He did not do that. He had multiple opportunities, did not do that. Harris, here's a second point. I think Harris would have been better on Gaza than Biden. I think Harris definitely would have been better on Gaza than Trump. But it's very hard to persuade people, especially my Palestinian friends will say, no way, she was up to her neck in it with Biden. I do think that, like that speech and other little things she did, were signals that she would be better on it. I had people in the White House who were on her side were telling me at the time, Harris is definitely better than Biden. Although the bar is low. It's not hard to be better than Biden on Gaza. The problem is she didn't do it, right? She didn't take that opportunity. And she, we'll never know, right? It's one of the great counterfactuals. Would Israel be bombing Qatar and Iran and ethnic cleansing now if Kamala Harris was president? We'll never know because she didn't take the opportunity to, politely throw Joe Biden under the bus. She went on The View. For me, the day I knew she lost that election was she went on The View and they say, what would you do differently to Joe Biden? And she says, nothing.
You're right.
I'm not even saying Gaza. I'm not even saying she should have come out and be like, I'm going to recognize a Palestinian state and I'm going to stop now. Just anything. Healthcare. The economy, immigration, nothing, right? It's a change election. People want change. People aren't happy with America. All the polling told us people were dissatisfied with the economy, dissatisfied with the direction of the country. You come in and you go, I'm going to take it from Joe Biden, but it's going to be the same. That is insanity. Whoever is advising us should never work in politics again. I know they're all trying to rehabilitate their careers. That was an insane electoral strategy.
I agree. It's my opinion that I don't know what's going to happen for her in the future, but what I like about what she's writing in this book, to your point, and I've been saying it over and over, whoever is going to lead the Democratic Party in the future, you have to throw the Biden administration under the bus.